Coming to you live from the world headquarters of Concenture Wealth Management right here in Houston, Texas. We finally got it. We got cooler weather. Man, it's so good to be in October. October by far is my favorite month of the year. Couple reasons. You got college football, go Tigers, Axe 'em Jacks. You also have baseball. Go Astros, beat those Rangers. Let's keep our fingers crossed the Astros get back to the World Series. Hey, apologize for this newsletter getting out and getting to you a little bit later than normal. The reason why is I've been doing some traveling, been at a couple conferences, and over the next couple months, we're going to be sharing with you a lot of things about what to expect, what's happening in the market, and what some of the best minds in the industry are actually thinking. This month, I wanted to point something out that to me is really, really telling about this market. Right here, the S&P 500 is up about 13-14% year to date. That sounds like a fantastic year, and by any measure, that is a fantastic year. However, the vast majority of that return is from 7 companies. The market thinks that the only growth that's happening in this economy and in this market is from 7 companies. One of the interesting facts that I learned this past week is this right here. If you go look at the earnings per share growth of Caterpillar, a big manufacturing industrial company, right? As the economy's going, Caterpillar should be doing pretty well. Caterpillar, from a performance standpoint, really hasn't done. It's done okay, hasn't done the same as those Magnificent Seven. By the way, Magnificent Seven is Microsoft, Apple, NVIDIA, Facebook or Meta, Google, Tesla, and Amazon. But here's a fact that is absolutely amazing. If you go look back at the last 10 quarters and look at the earnings per share growth of those companies, Microsoft, Apple, NVIDIA, Meta, Google, Tesla, and Amazon, and compare that versus Caterpillar. Caterpillar has had better earnings growth 9 out of the last 10 quarters versus Microsoft and Amazon. 8 out of the last 10 quarters versus Meta and Apple. 5 out of the last 10 quarters from Google. 6 out of the last 10 of the AI darling NVIDIA. And 3 out of the last 10 quarters, its earnings per share has grown faster or done better than that of Tesla. But if you look at the market and you look at performance, you have the Magnificent Seven, and then you have the 493. The value in this market is probably in the 493. That is companies like Caterpillar. That's your industrials, your energies and companies, energy companies and things like that. One of the things that we're looking at, we told you last month that we were going to have volatility through probably the middle of October. It still feels like we're going to continue to have that volatility through the middle of October, maybe a little while longer. I still think that we're probably going to end the year higher than where we are right now, which will mean that 2023 will actually end up being a good year. But as we get here into the fourth quarter, we're getting started with earnings, going to be very, very headline driven. Right now, it looks like the Fed, it's about a 50-50 chance that they'll raise rates in November, but it does look like the Fed will probably end up raising rates at least one more time this year. That obviously that means December. So we're going to expect for the market to start to edge up. We've had a lot of volatility. We'll probably continue here for a little while longer. Where the value is inside of this market is probably in some of those companies that are not that Magnificent Seven. The 493 may be the place that we want to be. Look, I hope you found this interesting. Like I said, we just wanted to be real quick. I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, want to know what's going on, or just want to kind of review the portfolio, don't hesitate to reach out. Hope you're doing well. Have a great rest of the month, and we'll talk to you around the 1st of November. Have a great one.